I'm 680 News Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel. Bit of good news today for borrowers, not so much for savers, in the Bank of Canada's latest announcement on interest rate policy. Central Bank joined other global central banks today, lowering expectations on economic growth and moving to the sidelines when it comes to moving interest rates anytime soon. For the first time since 2017, the bank, in its policy statement, did not include any reference to raising interest rates. They're sounding much more cautious, citing the trade tensions globally that Canada has been involved with, the oil market volatility. Of course, the price for oil sold off dramatically late last year, bringing the Canadian economy to a virtual standstill in the first couple of months of this year, and also the housing market slowdown. Now, this is good news for borrowers, which had seen interest rates go up over the course of the previous year and a half. For savers, not so much, as GIC rates are not going up anytime soon. Well, what with all the issues surrounding the 737 MAX aircraft, the grounding of those planes following two crashes, Boeing today in its earnings update said it will not be providing any forward guidance on sales. Just doesn't know when it's going to see recertification of the 737 MAX lineup and getting those planes back into service for airlines and resuming sales. Overall, Boeing's sales did slow in the first quarter. Its profit, though, was not as bad as forecast, and the stock was up a little bit today in U.S. trading activity. Saw a record high for shares of CP Rail on Bay Street today, clearing $305 per share. This has been one of the best performing stocks over several years now on Bay Street. Today, the company's earnings had the market buying up shares of CP as the first quarter profitability rose by 25%. The biggest area of growth right now for CP and competitor CN Rail is oil by rail shipments. That helped offset all sorts of weather-related volatility in the first quarter of the year. Cenovus Energy, another Calgary-based company, saying that it was the right thing to do by the previous Alberta NDP government to curtail oil sands production. Cenovus saying in its earnings update today that that has helped stabilize the Western Canadian energy space. Now, of course, global oil prices have gone up quite dramatically since the start of the year. U.S. benchmarks up by more than 46%, and Cenovus seeing a little bit more profit than forecast in its earnings update today. Lululemon is forecasting a doubling of sales to men over the next 5 years in the company's industry analyst meeting today. They're also looking at doubling sales via digital or online platforms, also quadrupling sales overseas in China and other places. They're also looking at getting into footwear and beauty products as Lululemon is seeing good times ahead and the stock price close to a record high. And another stumble for Snap, the social media company, seeing better sales in its latest quarter, but another loss. They said in their prospectus a couple of years back when they debuted their stock, they weren't sure when, if ever, they'd make any money, and lost more money in its latest quarter. Share price of Snap today down 6%, but the stock has more than doubled so far in 2019. From the 680 newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.